Hello guys, hope you're doing well. Today in this video we're gonna talk about Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 240, and the chapter starts with Hana says we should attack Kenjaku before the fight between Gojo and Sukuna ends. Everyone is looking at Hana. Then Hana says again, beating Sukuna won't mean anything if Kenjaku achieves his goal of merging the people of Japan with Tengen. Then Hakari says, judging from Kenjaku's addition to the rules, eradicating all players may be a condition of ending the culling games. Hakari says, then why worry? Yuta says, Hakari Senpai and I are players. So long as we are fighting Sukuna, Kenjaku can't achieve his objective. Then Kusakabe says, if we defeat Sukuna only for our players to get annihilated, interfering would be senseless. Miwa is a player but doesn't participate in the fighting, so there's no reason to be negative. Then Hakari says, what if Gojo loses and Kenjaku's group launches a surprise attack? Juta says, that'd suck if we had our hands full with Sukuna. Even if they didn't and we narrowly beat Sukuna while Gojo loses, we'd be in bad way when facing Kenjaku. Then Kusakabe says, there's a possibility that Sukuna will do to us what we are trying to do to him. Kusakabe says, if we surprise him with just one fighter, maybe Zanin would have a chance. Mimi says, doesn't that mean you are incompetent then? Kusakabe says, but we shouldn't divide our forces before fighting Sukuna. Besides, our assassin would need to be up to the tasks. And even though we grade 1 sorcerers are competent, we are underqualified. Mimi says, oh come on, I have a record of running away, so don't count me. Then Hana says, I nominate Takaba. Then Hakari says, that one goofy player, Kusakabe, the guy with his junk half exposed. Hana says, it could have a bad effect on his curse technique, so don't tell anyone what I am about to say, not even Takawa himself. His curse technique is... Now we switch to another scenario where Kenjaku is fighting Takawa. Kenjaku says, he did it again. Takawa says, it's a tune, so I'm totally yours. Kenjaku thinking, he's making a mockery of my curse techniques. That line wasn't in source material. Takawa says, hey, long-haired boy, you just activated my trap card. Kenjaku says, it seems this player manifested phenomena. He can create and control things he imagines. So, if I'm not careful... Takawa says, no. Kenjaku thinking, my jujutsu will have no effect despite all the knowledge I have gained across the 1,000 years. Then Takawa says, that looked good on you. The bandana that Kenjaku's wearing. Then Kenjaku says, what a pesky player, even every curse technique has a weakness. Kenjaku says, who are you? Takawa says, Fumihiko Takawa with Nebe Entertainment. I am bragging, but last year I made the first round of P1. Then Kenjaku confused and says, isn't the only funny thing about P1 how poorly handled it is? You just pissed off every single comedian. Then Kenjaku says, so you belong to Nabe. I assume you are a pony. Takawa says, everyone says that, but I admire certain comic. I grew up watching Laughing Dog. Then Kenjaku says, I suppose you wanted to say, but that means you didn't advance past the first round. Or even amateur past the first round. Takawa says, you crap mug. Then Kenjaku says, hey, I can actually know the show Bokuwa. I guess that's obvious though. have a conversation with this guy. Then Takwa says, maybe this dude actually likes comedy. Then say, so why are you doing this? What do you mean by this? Making people kill each other and merge and give birth to monster and stuff? Kanjaku says, because it sounds entertaining. I have already had this conversation today. The short answer is that I'm intellectually curious. Takwa says, so would you give up if you found something more interesting? Kanjaku says, possibly. What? Make me laugh, mirror? Make me laugh if you can is written on your face. Okay, I'll do a simple gag. It's copyright free, so go ahead and use it as your own. Kanjaku looks curious. Then Takwa says, don't marry me. I don't want you as my Wi-Fi. Kenjaku sighs. Kenjaku says, let me guess. You thought that up to a coffee shop or some place where you were about to connect that crappy Wi-Fi? Takwa says, wow, spot on. Of course I'm a pro. At what? Kenjaku says, folks in front of the TV at home might not get that joke. For example, take Haranishi joke about how you can't stand up if you pull out your backbone. It's a quick joke with a setup and a punchline, but your Wi-Fi joke is only a punchline and that just won't cut it. Kenjaku says, it really sucks when someone who gets it rejects your joke logically. Then Kenjaku says, you are only amusing yourself. Kenjaku says, consider your audience when crafting your jokes. Doing comedy with you is no fun. Then Kenjaku lands a critical hit on Takwa and says, and we are done here. Kenjaku says, I can tell that one actually landed. Activating his curse technique may require confidence and certainty. Whatever, you are just a poser who never been on stage. It doesn't matter if you don't get my jokes as long as other people do. And Jaku says, are you sure? You should be the one saying that. Takwa says, let's have a staring contest. He who laughs loses. Ready, set, go. Takwa laughs and Kenjaku says, look that way, and lands another hit on Takwa. Takwa says, not fair, man. It was a staring contest. Takwa's thinking, is that amateur funnier than me? Now that I think about it, it is humorous for a handsome guy with the fair and delicate features to have long hair and wear a monk's robe, and what's with those forehead stitches? All that together is actually hilarious. Then it says, two types of comics will be in demand. Comics who are funny and comics who think they are funny. Takwa says, it's okay, I'm funny. I am funny. Kenjaku asks Takwa, what's wrong? Go on, laugh. You are an entertainer, aren't you? Takwa says, this isn't funny. Doing comedy with you is not fun. If we don't laugh, then why would the audience? Why did I ever become an entertainer? Takwa thinks. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel for upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen chapters. Thank you.